9 tonight, Cincinnati's troubled 911 operation will not merge with the Hamilton County Center, where all dispatchers are medically trained.
That's according to staff meeting notes obtained by the I-Team. 9 on your side, Chief Investigator Brendan Keefe is keeping you safe tonight. Brendan?
Carol and Clyde, because of our I-Team investigation, Hamilton County commissioners voted unanimously to merge their communications center with the city's. And of course, also City Council passed a similar resolution 3 years ago. But tonight, the city manager appears ready to ignore both elected bodies to keep Cincinnati's 911 center firmly under his control.
Cincinnati 911, what is the address of your emergency?
The city's 911 operators aren't going anywhere, according to these staff meeting notes obtained by the I-Team. Discussing, quote, media scrutiny of the Emergency Communication Center, dispatchers were told there would be no merger of the Emergency Communication Center with Hamilton County, per city manager.
I don't know when I may have to call 911, and I don't want my call disconnected. I don't want my call answered by someone who cannot help me.
City Council called a special hearing with the Emergency Communications Manager back in May after our I-Team investigation revealed untrained dispatchers were disconnecting medical calls like this.
Please hurry. Ma'am, I'm not the one that's coming. EMS is coming, okay? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the call. They've been dispatched, okay?
In that particular case, that woman had a pacemaker. And when someone has a pacemaker, there are no pre-arrival instructions.
That's not true, according to a certified emergency medical dispatch instructor in Wood County, West Virginia.
My sister, she may be having a heart attack. She got a defibrillator.
On this call, there would be some kind of pre-arrival instruction. Is that accurate?
Yes.
If this call, precisely as you just heard it, had come into the Wood County 911 center, would you guys have dispatched and simply hung up?
No.
The difference, according to the director of this West Virginia 911 center, training.
People do not become 911 dispatchers for the money. They do it because, pardon the pun, it's a calling. And as long as you can support them and give them what they need, the respect that they deserve, then they're going to do a good job for your center, and ultimately, obviously, they're going to do a good job for your community.
In Cincinnati, while 10 new hires are trained to fill the 27 vacant dispatcher operator positions, some people seeking help from 911 hear this recording when seconds count.
You have reached the Cincinnati 911 Center. Your call will be answered as soon as possible. If you hang up and call back, you will experience an even greater delay. Please stay on the line.
And that's the recording played when all operators are busy in Cincinnati. At the bottom of those 911 staff meeting notes, there's a list of the dispatchers not yet medically trained, but the memo also says these employees should not be scheduled to work the phones unless it is the last resort. That is a change since our first I-Team report. Tonight at 11, the I-Team will show you how a state just across the river from Ohio made sure everyone who answers 911 is fully trained to answer medical calls, and why the federal government says Ohio is lagging behind the nation. Clyde?
All right, Brendan, thanks. Pair of Covington